Okay, this is before or after with David C. Jones, and I am just going in to see Fiddler on the Roof. Now, I grew up with this album. I know all the songs. I'm sure most of the audience does. I'm going to be surprised if they don't do a sing-along version of the show, or it might accidentally be a sing-along version. Now, one of the things that's interesting about the show, because I've seen probably a dozen productions over the years, is it's such, one of the reasons why it's a classic is because of the fact that all the songs, the family that we get to meet, the father dealing with his daughters, there's so much joy and hope in all of them as they are starting their lives. And of course, if you know the show, it ends kind of sad. And I remember once seeing a production of it a long time ago. They decided to play the ending at the beginning, and the whole cast was miserable the whole time through the show because they all knew the ending was coming. I don't know what the director's vision was. So we're going to see if we were back to it being a joyful one, because I do believe that was the last one I saw was the dour Fiddler on the Roof. So we'll see how the Broadway Across Canada production does after.
A celebration of life, love, laughter, and Fiddler on the Roof.
January 17th to 22nd at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.ca.
And now we are after, and wow, that was like I would go 9.8 out of 10. It was such a well done production. It was beautifully staged. When opening song tradition, when they all were belting out a harmony, it was like overwhelming, the number of voices. You can really see the difference when you have like 100 people on stage, what kind of sound they can make. The dancing, was so much dancing in the show that was so athletic and then also so sexy. They would be doing the stuff that was very, very traditional, I think, but then they would have these melty little bits and stuff that were just alive. Jonathan Hashmonet, who plays Tedviev, is a little young, but amazing. He finds all the right notes. He's funny. He's laid back. He throws lines away to maximum effect. The guy who plays Model, also all of the young people have beautiful voices. Some of them a little lacking chemistry between them, but all of them sound spectacular. There wasn't like a bad singer. The only hiccup for me was from Sarah. The staging of the Nightmare is done with these beautiful masks and stuff, and it looks so good. But then Frumashara comes out, and I felt she was under level, not doing much, even though she was on this giant tall contraption. But it punches you in the gut, and even like songs like Sunrise, Sunset, I was like weeping. The actors were just so understated in that performance. So it's really worth seeing. I highly recommend Fiddler on the Roof by Broadway Across Canada. Go see it. You will love it. Even though, well, my camera operator, did you love it? There we I knew you had to figure that out. So there you go. That's after. Go see Fiddler on the Roof.